Hello and welcome to Hintlesham Golf Club. I am on the putting green and I'm giving you some good tips today of what you should do pre-round. So I spend a lot of time here, so I see what a lot of people do when they get to the golf course before they go play. They might hit a few in the net, they might not. They might hit a few putts, they might not. But when I do see people hit a few putts before they go out, I never find it's all that constructive. Generally what you see is people walk to the putting green, they've got 3 balls in their hand. Don't know why it's 3 balls, probably just fits in your hand nicely, no idea. And then what they do, they hit 3 putts of 20 feet, they might hit then 3 more putts of 15 feet, then 16 feet, then 12 feet, then whatever. Anyway, by the time they've hit 15 putts, they've had, I don't know, an average of 16 feet, and the chances are they haven't holed any, okay? Now on tour, on 16 feet, I think the average is 20%. Now, obviously they're tour players, we're not. They've got tour greens, we don't. So the chances are you've hit an average of 15 putts from 16 feet, you're probably not holding. How do you then feel when you go out onto the golf course? And that's the point I'm trying to make. You need to go out feeling as confident as you possibly can. So what legs is there in you missing a load of putts? And anyway, even if you do hole one, what do? You turn around to your mate and you go, oh, I wasted one there, didn't I? Yeah, so what good is it in the first place? So I'm going to give you a really simple drill that you can use, which is hopefully going to fuel you with confidence for the rest of your round. Okay, so what you've just seen me do there is set up 2 lengths of putt, but 2 puttees in. My putt's 34 inches long, so I did another 2 inches on the end of it, so give me 3 foot and 6 foot. Everyone agree? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit, and get your 3 balls out, I'm going to hit 9 putts from 3 feet. Okay, as soon as I miss, I have to start again. I've got to hole 9 in a row. Okay, I have to say, I now feel just a little bit tense. I've got 3 more to hole, and I have to hole all 3. As soon as I miss, I start again. Okay, luckily for me, I didn't miss one, so I'm now on to the 6 footer. All I've got to do is hit it. Whether it goes in or not, it's irrelevant. I've finished my drill. Didn't see it swinging like that. It certainly didn't with the 3 footers. But anyway, I'm done, I'm finished. I'm now feeling a million times more confident, because the chances are I'm going to get one of those putts, 3 foot or 6 foot, in the first few holes. Even though I missed the last one, the 6 footer, I've still seen the ball go in the hole 9 times in a row from 3 feet. So I'm starting to feel pretty good about how I'm going to putt today. Now I'm in a much better frame of mind, and I 100% get that you're thinking, well, you haven't hit any long putts. I do need to get a feel for the pace of the greens. I'm still not going to putt to a hole because, as I said earlier, I still don't see the point. I can't see anything but negative kind of mental feedback coming from just from missing putts, which is most likely what I'm going to do when I'm on the putting green. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a tee in the ground 20 feet away or whatever, and I'm going to putt to that. So it doesn't have to be a tee. You could even just putt to the fringe of the green. Anything that is going to help you gauge the pace of the greens before you go out, which isn't you missing a load of putts and then killing your confidence. Okay, so there's benefits for that for two reasons actually. It's not just the fact, like I said earlier, the confidence thing about now I can't see myself miss over and over again and go out onto the golf course with zero confidence. But actually, by focusing on something smaller like a tee, it actually narrows my focus a little bit and narrows the margins and maybe makes me a better putter anyway. There's actually an old story about the famous cricketer Don Bradman, and his average was 97.97, I think. Please don't quote me on that. And it'd be interesting to know what the next best cricketing average is at the moment, or ever. It's probably something in the 40s, 50s or 60s, but anyway, he'd give or take, hit or miss, double the best batsman that's ever been. And how he used to practice was, instead of using a cricket bat, he would use just a stump, just hold a cricket stump, and instead of a cricket ball, someone would be bowling a golf ball at him. So he said, when I got out onto the crease, the bat felt massive, the ball looked massive, and I just couldn't miss. So you're taking the same kind of thing from that out onto the golf course. You know, if you spend quarter of an hour, 20 minutes putting to a tee on the putting green instead of a hole, by the time you get out onto the first, you know, you're feeling great about your 3-footer anyway, because you just can 9 in a row. You get to the next, you give yourself a 20-footer. Actually, that hole looks pretty big now, because I've just been putting to a tee. So that's where we're at. That's my opinion. That's what I think everyone should give a whirl, see how it goes for the next few weeks when you're playing in your comps or you're just playing socially, whatever. It can't hurt to drill good habits like that. Love your feedback. Any questions, let me know. @CardyGolf on all social media, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.